According to the Miss America website, Miss America creates a healthy, beneficial standard. Miss America represents the highest of ideals. She is a real combination of beauty, grace, intelligence. She is artistic and refined. She is the type of which the American girl might well emulate. Jill Pennington, Miss Nebraska 2000, said, "My participation in the Miss America program has given me so much: friendships, public speaking skills, memories, and scholarships. However, I believe the most valuable benefit for me has been an increased sense of self." Does all this beauty and happiness have a happy effect on society? Does looking at those images have a positive effect, or does it lead young women to grow up struggling for the impossible? 25 years ago, top models and beauty queens weighed only 8% less than the average woman. Now they weigh 25% less. The current media ideal for women is unachievable by less than 5% of the female population, and not just in terms of weight and size. If you want the ideal shape, face, etc., it's probably more like 1%. Among women over 18 looking at themselves in the mirror, research indicates that at least 80% of them are unhappy with what they see. Since Miss America has such a strong influence on our society, I want to be sure you receive a well-balanced education on this issue. I have gathered information from the Journal of Psychology, the Miss America website, and PBS.org, and many more to show you this. Now, you may not mark your calendar to watch the Miss America pageant every year, but you certainly know people that do. In 2012, the Miss America pageant grew an average audience of 8 million viewers. In 2013, Miss America competition grew an audience higher than non-sports networks during the time of the competition for adults ages 18 to 49. The 2013 Miss America also set records in social media for being #1 on Twitter at the night of the competition, and their YouTube channel had nearly 3.7 million views. Since its beginning in 1921, Miss America has become an iconic part of U.S. culture. Today, I'm going to explain how Miss America can build up and tear down women's self-esteem, the positive and negative effects the competition has on society, and the good and bad the competition has on American society. My first point is Miss America can both positively and negatively affect women's self-esteem. Miss America encourages young women to eat right, exercise, and take care of their bodies. They need to have a healthy body. Being in pageants all the time, the contestants need to stay on top of their physical fitness and health. Today, Miss America travels on average 20,000 miles a month, changing her location every 18 to 36 hours. She tours the nation, reaching out to support her ideals, committed to helping others. She is more than just a title. She is a woman who reflects a representation of style, sophistication, and service. Miss America can also instill unhealthy body ideals and values on young women. It can be difficult for people who don't consider themselves fitting this perfect image, and it can lead to many serious physical and mental illnesses. The Miss America pageant can lead to depression, anxiety, and eating disorders. In the YouTube video, My Story, Miss America 2011, Teresa Scaldon shared her challenge of trying to live up to the impossible Miss America expectations of perfection. She said, "Everyone demands perfection, but it is never achieved." As Miss America, she was bullied on a national scale. She was told that she was too fat, too skinny, too pretty, too ugly, too young, but looked too old, wasn't worth listening to, and was dumb because of the color of her hair. She was called a slut and a whore, but also a prude and weird and crazy because she was a virgin. She shared worrying about not being perfect that caused her to stop playing the piano and dancing. She ultimately shared that her battles of all this bullying caused her to have suicidal thoughts multiple times during and after her reign. My second main point is Miss America being a competition can be good and bad for these young women. Competing allows these individuals to work harder to become the best they can be. Stephanie Baldwin, Miss California 2001, said, "Since I've been competing in Miss America system, I've traveled to 5 countries, delivered thousands of speeches, performed in thousands of venues, earned over $15,000 in appearance fees, and been awarded over $25,000 in scholarships." More importantly, I've been given an invaluable opportunity for self-improvement. My experiences with the Miss America organization have capitalized me through life, taking me farther than I would ever have gone on my own. Laura Lewis, Miss Arizona 2002 said, Miss America is more than a crown. It is more than a scholarship program. The Miss America organization enhances a young woman's ability to dream. Competition can also bring out the worst in these individuals. They can either let winning or losing consume them and let it hurt them or other people. The Journal of Psychology findings said that when we force people into competition, they start being more motivated just to win, rather than gaining the most from the experience. Competition can bring out the worst in people. After you give your all and lose it, it can be very hard to take, especially if you think the winner is undeserving. Here is an example from a pageant. Here. As you can see, runner-up decides to tear the crown down off the winner's head. My third main point is Miss America has both positive and negative effects on American society. Miss America has a positive effect on American society by pushing education, community service, and diversity. In 2013, the first Native American Miss America was crowned, Allie Wallace. Also that year, Miss Oregon, a beautiful, smart, young woman who happened to have an invisible injury that she struggles with every day, also competed. Again, in 2014, Miranda Jones wore a bedazzled light dress during a swimsuit competition to help with an injury that happened during the primary race. According to the Miss America organization, Miss America is one of the largest providers in scholarships for women around the world. Each year, the organization offers millions in scholarships to its competitors. And yes, every contestant that competes on the national level gets a scholarship. Bonnie Daub, author of the 2003 article, Feminism, Miss America, and the Media Mythology in the Rhetoric of Public Affairs, explains that in the past 20 years, the pageant has decreased the importance of the swimsuit score in the competition, banned professional hairdressers and makeup artists, stopped announcing the contestants' breast, waist, and hip measurements, started requiring that the contestants choose a social issue as their personal platform, and even ceased requiring that they wear high heels during the swimsuit segment. Miss America also has a negative effect in American society by pushing these unhealthy, unattainable expectations on most women. One creation of the impossible, social expectations, comedian Margaret Cho said, there are no creases, no lines, no stretch marks, or nipples, or hair. It's kind of jarring. You think, whose body is that? Am I not the woman? Maybe they're the woman, and I'm not the woman. As Yolande Beatty, the 1951 Miss America, who refused to wear a swimsuit in the pageant promotion, said in a PBS documentary, to stand up for the first time in your life in front of 50,000 people in this swimsuit is awkward. The pageant has been targeted by women's liberation, both because it's a beauty competition for the ideal woman and because it was representative of what was so wrong with what the ideal woman was supposed to be. Commercially beautiful, thin but well-shaped, poised, having a non-threatening male-proof talent. The anthem to the pageant went, there she is, Miss America, there she is, your ideal. Every day, women struggled fitting this ideal and often felt inadequate. The high heels thrown in the freedom trash can by the women's equality movement were 3 inches at most. Today, they can be 6 inches or higher. The one-piece bathing suits worn in 1968 were much less revealing than the 2014 bikinis. There are many positives and negatives to the Miss America pageant. The Miss America pageants can boost and tear down women's self-esteem. It can show the good and bad effects of competition and be both positive and negative for society. Many of you will have daughters one day, or nieces, or young girls you care about deeply. If one of those girls told you she wanted to be Miss America one day, would you either celebrate the opportunities, the positive opportunities that this organization could bring her, and help her become a strong, confident, talented young woman and earn scholarships that may open doors for her future? Or would you encourage her to find another outlet that takes her self-esteem that builds her talents and self-esteem based on who she is without the unattainable societal expectations that she needs to be beautiful.